we showed up and the police were there, but the tow truck driver had not arrived yet. He had asked to leave and we were told no by Rollingwood PD.
I had already contacted the tow company.
I don't care. That's not the law.
I was there present watching it get towed.
Is Corporal Bruins the person you spoke to that day?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's true. That's flat out wrong.
Most folks have received tickets and moving violations we don't feel we've earned. Many just choose to roll over and pay the man, but not these kids. This police officer thought he'd be a big shot and teach these punk kids a lesson. The thing is, these punk kids aren't. They're well-dressed, articulate, and respectful, and I have no doubt they were the same on the date of the incident. Watch as this cop gets owned, and in the process costs his department some cash. Let's roll nerds.
First case is going to be 25-3515. That's Hobbs versus Rollingwood PD. Have someone here on behalf of Christopher Hobbs?
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
Do I have someone on behalf of the Rollingwood Police Department? Mr. Jones, I see you talking, but you're on mute. You're going to have to press *6 or otherwise unmute, sir. Still can't hear you. You're on mute, sir. Yeah, no, on your phone, either *6 or look for the icon in the thing. In the lower left-hand corner, like a big microphone.
Okay, there we go. I'm unmuted now. Yes, ma'am. How you doing, Judge?
Mr. Jones, are you a member of the police department? Are you counsel?
No, I'm an attorney for Rollingwood.
Right. Mr. Hobbs, tell me what happened. What day was your vehicle towed?
The vehicle was towed on, sorry, 1 second. I have it up here.
November 22nd.
The vehicle was towed on November 22nd.
Where was it at?
Bettis Boulevard in Rollingwood.
So public street?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you present when the car was towed, or did you come back and discover it later?
When the police had arrived, we were taking a walk and then we showed up and the police were there, but the tow truck driver had not arrived yet.
So I'll say again, were you present to witness your car towed away, or did you come
Yes,
back
ma'am.
and discover it had been towed?
I was there present watching it get towed.
Where had your car been parked?
My car had been parked on the side street, unfortunately in a no parking zone and blocking a public driveway.
So the reason it was getting towed is not a confusion.
No, ma'am.
All right. Why'd you park in no parking zone?
It was ignorance. We did not notice.
I think you just said it was labeled no parking.
It was recently labeled as a no parking zone. We'd been parking there for, about 12 years as long as we lived here.
Sir?
I'm a witness. I was there.
All right, but it's Mr. Hobbs' case, right?
Yeah.
Who actually parked the car that day?
Me.
Right, and when you parked it, did you look around before you parked to see if there was signs that indicated you could park there?
No, ma'am. We had been parking there for about 12 years and it was only recently labeled a no parking zone. So
Was it labeled no parking the day from November 22nd when you got towed?
Yes, ma'am, it was.
And so you did not observe those signs that day?
No, we did not.
So it was different than all the times previously you didn't observe that?
Yes, ma'am.
When you came back and saw your car getting towed, did you then observe those signs?
Yes, they were pointed out to us by Rollingwood PD.
Okay. Why do you believe your car was improperly towed if you then discovered there was a no parking zone?
We were not given a opportunity to move the car or given an opportunity to get a drop fee, which we requested both.
All right, so you arrived, you parked, you left, you came back. When you came back, your car was getting towed?
My car was getting ticketed at the time. The tow truck driver had not arrived.
How long after you arrived and you got the ticket did the tow driver arrive?
10-ish minutes, 10, 15 minutes.
I'm just curious. Did you try to leave? Did you ask to leave? Why didn't you
We
leave?
did ask to leave, and we were told no by Rollingwood PD.
It's too late now.
Do you recognize the person in the courtroom today who told you not to leave?
No, I do not.
Is that person present?
No.
Did they tell you why you couldn't leave?
It was getting towed, and it was too late.
But the tow truck driver had not arrived?
No, they had not.
All right, let's hear it. Who's from Rollingwood? Mr. Jones?
Judge, I'd like.
Right here. If that's true, that's flat out wrong. So do you have any information?
Judge, I did.
Whether the tow truck driver had arrived and already had the car up?
Right. Judge, I'd like to call Corporal Aaron Bruns. He should be here. Do you see him, Corporal Bruns?
Yes, Mr. Bruns, Corporal Bruns, are you with us?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good afternoon, sir. Were you here to be sworn in?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I understand you're under oath. Go ahead, Mr. Jones.
All right. Corporal Bruns, could you please tell the court what happened that day? Start from the beginning and tell us what happened.
We received a call about a vehicle blocking a resident's driveway.
Sure.
So-
He was parked wrong. I got it.
Yes, ma'am. So I went to that resident and spoke with them and asked them if that was their car. They said no, that they were not able to access their driveway.
Yeah.
Asked them if they would like the car towed. They said yes. I then instructed an officer with me to impound that vehicle. ATEX towing was called. They came to impound the vehicle.
Right. Are you the one who spoke to the plaintiff?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it correct the plaintiff says that he swore under oath that you told him he could not leave the car after it was ticketed?
He could not leave. He could not leave the car.
Yeah, no, he wanted to drive away with a vehicle. He says that you told him he had to stay and get towed.
No, I did not say that to him.
Do you recall if you told him he couldn't drive his vehicle away?
What I recall is after the tow truck had arrived,
Before the tow truck arrived, he
Right.
says, Mr. Hobbs just testified that he came back from walking away. He discovered that there was a car that he was being ticketed. That he took the ticket and then he tried to leave and the officer told him, you can't leave. Are you that officer?
I'm the officer he spoke with. I do not recall me telling him that he could not leave.
Mr. Hobbs, this is a very important part of your case. You said
Yes,
you didn't
ma'am.
recognize this person. Is Corporal Bruns the person you spoke to that day?
Yes, Your Honor. I didn't recognize him. He wasn't up on the Zoom screen on the side, so I couldn't see him.
All right. And Mr. Hobbs, is it your testimony that Corporal Bruns told you you could not leave, you could not drive away your vehicle and avoid being towed?
Yes, we asked if we could, and we were told no.
Corporal Bruns, how would you respond? He says that you told him he could not remove his vehicle and leave.
I'm confused. This is prior to the vehicle prior to the tow company arriving. As I recall, nobody asked to leave the area at that time. I did explain that it was being towed.
Y'all, let's get our timeline down. Corporal Bruns, is it accurate that you had a conversation or at least met the defendant, the plaintiff today, Mr. Hobbs, prior to the tow truck arriving?
Yes.
And you gave him a ticket prior to the tow truck arriving?
A ticket was issued while it was unattended.
Sure. Okay, so he got a ticket. Why didn't he get in his car and drive away? Why did the tow truck need to show up and tow him when you literally had the driver who could remove the vehicle and stop the problem right then and there?
I had already contacted the tow company.
I don't care. That's not the law. Why not let him get in his car and drive it away?
My understanding is that a vehicle can be towed for blocking the driveway.
100% it can. You were right to call the tow truck. The law
Right.
says, though, that once the driver's returned, tow truck should be involved. Even if he'd shown up and the tow truck was lifting it up, he has the right to pay a drop fee and get his truck and not have to deal with the impounding of it. So my question is, if you're there, he's got a ticket, the situation can be averted. Why was he towed?
Yes, if I can explain that. My understanding is that the drop fee is in reference to, and those rights are associated with private property towing, not from a public street initiated by a police officer. And our towing, my understanding, was governed by our contract with ATEX Towing, and my discretion. So the vehicle was impounded according to those rules.
All right. I don't find that to be true, sir.
Okay.
Friends, I'm glad you helped out that homeowner. Certainly, Mr. Hobbs, pay more attention where you're parking. I find it hard to believe you didn't realize you were blocking a driveway in Rollingwood. Okay? Pay attention. There's nothing worse than having people block my driveway. But at the
Yes,
same
Your Honor.
time, he was there to move his car. He shouldn't have been towed. Judgment for the plaintiff. How much did you pay to get your car to tow, Mr. Hobbs?
$436.76.
All right. Judgment for the plaintiff, $436.77. Again, tow, he should have been towed. But since he showed up before the tow truck arrived, there's no difference. I don't see any distinction in the law between the public and the private street. Driver was there, whole thing could have been averted. Right? All right. All parties can appeal that decision if you want. Otherwise, judgment for the plaintiff. All parties are excused. Y'all have a good afternoon. Don't park in spots like that. Every time you park, you have to pay attention, Mr. Hobbs. Especially in Travis County, all over the state of Texas, parking is changing constantly.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm very sorry. Have a good afternoon.
Thank you, Mr. Hobbs. I'm
as well.
sorry, Mr. Jones. Thank you. I counsel. And Corporal Bruce, thank you. I can't imagine. Thank y'all. All right.